Welcome everyone to Dead in Bermuda. So this is probably the first, I mean it is the first series on my channel in which I'm gonna have like a voiceover. Here's the thing, I've tried playing this game 4 times now. Each time I've died. 2 of those times are on my channel, and now it's gonna be my 5th time. Now, because this is my first voiceover, and a total of 0 people are going to be watching this, I decided to not mess around with the settings too much. It's really not that serious, so I mean, if anyone's going to be watching this, it's going to be me. So, hi me. This is, you know what? We're going to start a new game because I feel like we have a few more. I have a few more. What are they called? Strategies. I had to look up strategies. There's no way I couldn't do it without the strategies because 4 times and I got to the same place each time I died. So I really hope this time I can make it through it because this game is actually really interesting and just. Anyways, I'll explain it more in depth once we begin. I've always loved this intro. You get to meet everyone. And there it is. So I got this game on Origin for free at one point. I probably wouldn't be playing it otherwise, but I got it for free, and that intro actually really captivated me, really brought me in. Thought it was really interesting, actually. Okay, here we go, a few hours after the crash. Alright, so this game is about a group of survivors who survived a plane crash, as you guys can see, and then we have to survive on the island until help arrives, essentially, and out of all the times I've tried, never been able to do that, so here we go. So Alejandro says, "Hey everyone, let's regroup and talk for a bit. Thank you everyone for your help in making a camp. It's heartwarming to see that we're sticking together after the horror that just happened. Let's take a moment to introduce ourselves, since we may have to live together for a while now. I'm Alice, 45, and this is my husband, Robert. We come from Montreal. I love hiking and cooking. I'm pleased to meet you all. You can call me Bob, guys. Don't know what to say. I like to tinker a bit at home. Oh, and going fishing on Sundays. Okay, thanks. So, my name is Alejandro. I'm 32. You all might remember me. I'm the manager of the holiday resort we were all staying in. This flight was my first holiday in 10 years, so yeah. Hi, I'm Dr. Bethany Winters from London, England. If you need medical help, please come see me." He's silent. My dad doesn't speak much. Please excuse him. I'm Ilyana, 16. We're coming from a small village in Russia. Oh, and Julia married my dad last summer. Hello. Everything's already said. Don't expect me to reveal my age or I should have to silence you forever. Are we finished? We're wasting precious time. We must organize ourselves. I'm Jacob, and I know how to survive in a hostile environment. This is something I've spent my whole life preparing for. While you were all uselessly crying, I went around and found a large water tank containing clear water and enough resources to make a fire. You're right, Jacob. But before we continue, I would like to suggest that we take a moment of silence in honor of those who didn't survive the crash. They will haunt my nights until I leave this world. Alright, so everyone's depressed. That's great. And side note, I'm actually a little sick right now, so I don't know, you guys can probably hear me breathing and sniffling, but you know what, it's fine. As I said, there's really no one watching this, so... Okay, so we have our camp view, where you can assign characters to activities they will perform during the day. You can move your mouse left and right to view all of the camp. Characters are now assigned action slots. They are all assign campfires action slots with talk. To move a character, you can either drag and drop them on a new slot or right-click them and again on the desired action slot. Move a character from the canvas. Okay, so I guess we have the entire what is it called? Tutorial run through again. So in this game, how it works basically is everyone has stats and they also have states, I guess. So states and stats. And if any of these states reaches 100, they die. So our goal is to keep them all below, well, ideally like 20, because by the time, because their states also affect how well their stats do. So, like for example, it says the modified value of Julia's intelligence is -5. Normally it's 70, but it's 65 because she's depressed and fatigued. Well, we see that she's not actually tired, so it's really just because she's depressed. And it's the same for all of them. So we really want to make sure that we keep their stats low, their states low. That way, they're better at performing the tasks we assign them to. So in here we see that our best scavenger is Yuri. And well, we might not know it now. He's actually his scavenging skill progresses slower. But for now, we kind of need him on the scavenging the plane. Excuse me. This character will search the crash site for useful resources, but beware, seeing the dead passengers' corpses will increase their depression state. There are 5 states in the game: hunger, depression, sickness, injury, and fatigue. Yeah, so I just explained this. If any of them reach 100, the character will die. So next we have 2 other characters on the research action slots in the library. So if we check again, we want the intelligence and knowledge skills, which is definitely Ileana. She's one of the highest ones. But apart from her, I think I have to say Winters is next, because even though Jacob has good knowledge, he gains his crafting skill much faster. So we want him to be a crafter, and we want Winters and Ileana to be the researchers. So we'll move them both here. And although I'm not entirely sure, I think that their relationships affect how well they perform tasks together. So if Ileana and Winters have a really poor relationship, then they don't get as much done. But honestly, I'm not 100% sure. All I know is that we're trying to get all of the recipes unlocked and finish them as soon as possible. That way we have a more sustainable source of food, which is really difficult to get. That's why I've always died in this game, is because I always run out of food, and I'm always searching the island instead of trying to get the food. Okay, so these characters will search for the new crafting plants. Once the progress gauge reaches 100%, they'll discover a new recipe. The efficiency of every task is tied to a specific skill. Every character has different strengths and weaknesses, as I said before. But for now, move 3 characters to the Explore action slot at the jungle. So, given that we can't really craft anything right now because no recipes are uncovered, except for campfire, yes, but we already have a campfire. Oh, we totally need to build a fire. Okay, just kidding. We don't have a fire, so we're gonna craft a fire, and we have all the resources necessary to do so. So we're gonna do our. That's actually probably part of the tutorial. I should probably just follow the tutorial. So for this exploring the jungle, I guess we could do it for the first couple nights, but it's really not something we want to spend all of our time on. So who's the better crafter between Bob and Alejandro? Crafting 34, 39, 39, 60 and 50 strength. So we want Bob to be crafting, I think. Yeah. And the rest of them will be exploring the jungle. Just to get the tutorial out of the way. Okay, these characters will explore the island. You can select which square to explore by clicking on the jungle and then clicking on the corresponding action with the action wheel. Also will explore it. You can see. Okay, hold on. I've tried doing this, but it's not been working. So clicking on the jungle and then clicking on the corresponding action in the action wheel. Okay, make fire. Okay, we are doing that. Click on the jungle. Oh, okay. craft action. Okay. Now assign these two. Okay, good. Everyone's assigned a task. Now let's advance the time and see the results of their actions. The game is composed of two phases of daytime, during which you can freely assign characters and tasks, and one phase of nighttime. When you are ready, click on the next button. So we have everyone in place. Yuri is depressed, but it's really only Winters and Liliana that lose points because they're the ones using their mental. So I don't know. Should we get them just to talk to each other for the first round? Just get them to talk to each other for this first little time, so that way they can get their depression down. Okay. Oh boy. You're joking. Oh my god. Okay, so they have to be in the research section, I guess. Okay, there we go. And then you can click to fast forward. Oh, that was fast. Okay, we finished crafting the rest of the campfire. This will definitely help. We managed to make a fireplace with a few rocks and started a fire with wood and a special mushroom called tinder. You can assign characters to the talk action under the fire, lowering their depression. Okay. Nice. Got that. Oh, Jesus, they are fast. Okay. It feels so much more slow going the further you get in this, but anyways, we need a shelter to recover from the fatigue we gained by working hard all day under the sun. Okay. A little bit fatigued, but their relationship went up, so that's good. We discovered the area. Good. That's amazing. So we notice how the time passed. Oh, I'm guessing that they actually just all reached 100% because it's the tutorial and it's the first day, so it's never actually that fast. The results of your character's actions. You should have discovered a new crafting recipe and gathered enough resources to craft it. Okay, awesome. So that means we should be able to craft the next one. Great crafting is important in the game as it allows you possibilities for actions within the campstone neglected. You should have picked up some wood for anything with plain eating or eating problem for today. You also have some fruits that you can convert into water supplies. Okay, so we want to make some water. Oh, must we? We have so much water. We have so much water. Okay, fine. It's very important. If your water supplies reach 0, it's game over. One can't survive very long without water. So I don't actually know, like if you have 8 survivors and you have 8 water, and then a day passes, can we still keep going? Or are they just gonna die because it reached 0, even though they all got water for that one day? I don't know, but you know, I'm not willing to try. So your characters are a bit depressed right now. You can lower the depression by making them top around the campfire, so we need to get some characters around the campfire slot. So here's where I'm going with Winters and Iliana to the campfire. As well as Yuri. You can lower the states of your characters in different ways. One of the more direct approaches is to use items on them for an instant effect. In order to do that, click on a character and use item. Okay, so coffee, but oh my god, I don't want to use a coffee cup on anyone. Because no one's tired. Oh, well, okay. Oh, I might not have. Probably should have said that, because Jacob's tired. Sucks though, because you don't use the entire coffee cup, because it restored. Oh, you totally do. It's -10, I thought it was -20. Okay, so who would that be more useful on? Julia? No. Honestly, yeah, let's do Jacob. Let's get it to Jacob. Here you go, Jacob. Don't forget to use your special items. They will make your life much, much easier and are available for everyone. You also discovered a new area of the island. Let's see what's there. When you send your characters exploring the island, you unlock new areas that can be visited at any time. On each square, there's an object and locations are organized on each new game. Oh damn. Okay, so the new girl's not necessarily where I thought she was. Anyways, we'll find her eventually. So, characters can really interact with the object. It doesn't last time, and so you have a chance to be attacked by a nasty beast and have a chance to so this is a suitcase, certainly coming from your plane crash, but does it belong to anyone described? doesn't really matter anymore, does it? So, Julia's actually progresses her scavenging skill much faster than the rest of them, whereas Yuri, he's got good scavenging, but progresses much slower. You know what, I think I'm gonna give Julia a shot. That's what I want. Well, do we even need it? We'll check it later when Julie has better scavenging skill. Okay, we'll send Yuri to the campfire because we have enough food for tonight. These two are gonna keep crafting. Nice, okay. And then we're gonna get I kinda want someone to continue the research while Ileana and Winters are out. So let's see actually who's got good intelligence and knowledge out of these guys. Julie's got good intelligence and Alejandro's got better intelligence than Alice, so maybe it should be those two. Okay, yeah, it'll be these two guys. And we'll try and lower what's your face's depression. Alice. Here we go. Okay, nice. Nice work, team. I didn't know that. Okay, so apparently Alice is loud, so she can't really progress her stealth skill that well. Oh, and it's nighttime. So we passed the 2 phases of daytime, now it's the phase of nighttime. Alejandro says, okay, good work everyone. I know it's hard, but we scavenged some food from that contaminated place. I'm sure we'll find more if we continue to search the wreckage. But it will only last for a few days. After that, we'll be on our own. Anyone know how to hunt? I do, but not with my bare hands. We need to find or craft some tools. Let's share the food we found. We should ration our daily meals. We should ration. Ugh, whatever. Water too. Without water, the average person dies after only 3 days. So the first time I actually played this, I took Winter's advice instead of the game's advice, because the game says once your water supplies reach 0, the game over, right? So I was like, oh, my water supplies can reach 0 and then I'll last 3 days. Nope, that's not how that works. Frightening thought. Don't worry, we can make juice out of fruits. The island is covered in jungle. We'll find plenty. Yes, that's a very good idea, Ileana. We'll need plenty of those if we want to describe what to cultivate. What help? We should at least try to reach the jungle. Maybe someone lives here. Yes. And we find a big tiger, we're dead. Well, tomorrow's another day. Good night, everyone. Good night, Alice. So, every night their hunger goes up, and this is what normally gets me. Generally, each night you're hearing some challenge to observations and residents, which triggers some of these dialogues and episodes. Each food has its own nutritional value. So, we should give the best meals to the people who are hungriest. That's what I think. Yeah, I gave all of my food out because, or else it degrades and then it's worth less, so you know, it's whatever. Did you notice perishable food has a chance of deteriorating each night? So, we ate it all, so nice try, game. Can't catch me this time. Tasty meals degrade into meals, which degrade into barely edible stuff, which finally turns into rotten food. Also, your fire decreases in intensity when it drops 0, you lose your fire, and you can craft it again. Oh, we should replenish our fire every day, it says, so here we go. But assigning more than one character to a task is sufficient. It depends on the character's skill and relationship. Oh, okay, yeah. sense, their relationship will also progress. There's always a slight chance that they will argue instead. Each action is tied to one or several skills. These progress automatically every time they are used. When enough progress is made on their skills, a character will level up and gain bonus skills to be distributed freely among any of their skills. Okay, so I think we're done the tutorial now. We're gonna get Yuri to search the wreckage again because we need more food for tonight. And then these guys can probably rest up a little bit while Ileana and Victor's keep doing the research. I think that's a good way to go. How are these guys doing on their fatigue? They are getting a little tired. Let's see. -2 and -1, -2 and -1. So we're gonna keep them on just a little bit longer. Let's try and finish them then before they get a break, you know? Because they're our best crafters right now. Or are they? They're not, but Yuri's our best scavenger, so that's why. Okay. And this time when I'm playing, try not to go explore the jungle too much before we get food, and we'll try and keep all their stats below 20. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. It's fine. Let's just keep going. 4 tasty meals and 5 meals. That should be good for tonight. Ideally, right? Oh, and sickness decreases by additional 1 to 5. Yeah, that's good. I wish I had that down. Okay, we're gonna actually give Jacob and Bob pancakes a little bit of a rest over here. We'll maybe Alejandro. Yeah, definitely Alejandro. So we'll get Alejandro and Yuri to do crafting for tonight. Damn, okay. We're 66% of the way there though, so that's good. And then these two can keep researching. We're 92% done, so we can get one of them to rest for tonight. Ileana will rest tonight. And Alice. Let's see. It says 0.82 efficiency versus 0.58. You know what? I'll just get Alice to keep exploring the island. Okay. And these guys can all take a break. Alright, sounds good to me. Nice, okay, so we got some tools to help us gather some resources. Okay. These guys are all nice and rested. Somebody's intelligence skill decreases or increases slowly, yes. Decreases. No, not decreases fast. Are you okay, sweetie? Yes, Miss Alice, no problem. You are a brave little girl facing all that's happening, but I want to tell you, you're not alone. I'll help however I can. You're not alone, miss. My dad is here. And Julia, I guess. Of course I don't want to separate you from your father. But you know, whenever he's angry at you, and you're afraid, you can tell me and I'll be there to protect you. My dad? Angry? You don't know him. I don't need protection, miss. Not from my dad, at least. You're so innocent, my dear. That's sweet. It's heartening. But you never know with these types. I don't don't know what you're implying, but it's starting to annoy me. Good night, miss. Well, I feel like that's always what comes up on the second day. Like always, just always coming up to the things. Here we go. Here's some more food for everyone. My dear, tell me about your past. That was really bad. Okay, let me try that again. So tell me, my dear, tell me about your past. I live in London, but my parents are from Barbados. My father was an ambassador and came to England when I was only 3 years old. Nice mix. The passion from the islands mixed with the style of a British lady. If you say so. And a successful surgeon on top of that. You're a role model for young girls today, my dear. I don't think so. My father certainly doesn't agree with you for one. Why is that? He never supported my choice of career. He thought I'd be better off married to a surgeon than become one. That's not a bad idea either. You can't manage kids and a career at the same time effectively. Many have tried, and now we have little thugs and drug addicts running around in our streets. Have you ever thought about having kids? How old are you, by the way? Do you have someone in your life? You aren't one of those girls who think they like girls, are you? And, wow, okay, Alice, I think that's enough chatting for today. Good night. So, Winter's a little bit more depressed. Not what I wanted to hear, but I guess. Alice seems really hungry. Okay. Day 4, we're not dead.